All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
The Wall Street Jesus in the house. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Ranchero.
Good morning. What's cracking?
You're like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. In trading, you just gotta spend time to get your head out of your ass.
Show me your losses.
All right, we're open here, right? Yep. And here we go. More of a big picture signal as well. Sharpie, commercial hedgers in the futures market.
Ranchero, can you take a look at this and do some quick magic here for me on this?
So the upper end of the expected move is 419, and the 8 EMA lives at 418.11. Let them squeeze.
Take a look at Tesla here, guys. Tape is still looking real strong on Tesla. Somebody is taking out offers.
Ranchero, talk to us, man. You look pissed off. Let it go.
I fucking ate a loss on Netflix again. Bad timing on this shit.
Why do you call it Apache?
Lucci, how would you say it?
Quick, patchy.
What are you doing over there, bro? What a squeeze. I bought 120, selling 140 here.
Well, I am ready to flip. I'm ready to be wrong in the name of making money.
Coming out of some more spy puts.
Netflix, if they don't save this here, has floosh potential here. Hardcore. Burn. Fucking burn. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Have a good day, everybody.
We'll catch you guys in there. Peace out.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
How
Mr.
you doing,
Lucci.
Brian, Romeo, Daniel Delgado, Lost One, Nebka. Good morning. Are you new here? Malandrinu here. Good morning. Let me know if we sound good and you can see the screen okay. It's a good amount of things to talk about here this morning, but I missed quite the session yesterday, huh there, Jesus?
Yeah. Where were you? I ran a little late yesterday, so I had something to do off the open as well. Then I came back. Ranchero had some technical difficulties. Everything went haywire yesterday, including markets.
All right. Good morning, JB, One IV, and Billy, Jose. Good morning, Carlos. All right, let's get to it here. What's up, John Smith? PLTR got a government contract, I guess, and it's higher than the recent highs. So I like this thing off the open already to kind of just go to 27. Because everybody's just going to try to climb in here. Off the open here. So I'm going to take a look at these 26 calls. Let's take a look at crypto here. Yesterday obviously was very important to note that we hit the all-time highs and then sold off like a good 10,000 points. Shit was kind of crazy. I mean, MSTR was wild here because it gapped up 100 points and change or whatever the fuck it did to 1350 and then just crashed 200 points here. We're gapping up decent here off the open, but I think you're going to get some choppy activity in some of these names. I mean, if you look at the coin here, it's back up to about 227. But with that recovery here, does it lend itself to 70,000 and then some on the BTC? Who knows? We'll see. Some of the altcoins here that are moving here. Let's take a look at some of these other names. Let's do a little filter here. You got Dog Weef Hat.
What?
Dog Whiff Hat. It's a lot here. You got Rweave, Fetch AI, Starknet here, Floki. These are all the Pepe coin here has really been moving. I mean, some of these ass crack, names here. Phantom, by the way, Phantom is the wallet here for Solana. We know the owner for this one. He lives in Dubai. Dude's fucking insane. But yeah, I mean, most of it is all going to BTC and then just a couple of other crazy bullshit fucking names and shit. I mean, even that Shiba here popped a decent amount here. Everybody new is kind of in this Kishu. It's another Inu fucking name or whatever the fuck it is. 0.0000. I mean, look at this shit.
Is it legal? Is there any regulation yet? No, right? This shit's
I
still
mean,
like
yes
the
and
Wild
no.
Wild West.
Yes and no. I mean, look at these trending names here. You got the Pepe coin, Jito. These are all the fucking
Pepe
trash
coin,
coins.
Pepe coin.
Anyways,
Okay.
Another very we got to talk about the market here. Again,
Mm.
they trapped a good amount of shorts yesterday. They made shit look really, really, really weak. One thing I noticed because I was on the go,
Mhm.
was that afternoon move down on the indexes, where they really pushed us down to about 505 on SPY. If you notice Nvidia and SMCI, they were going up
They were
throughout that
green, I
whole.
think.
They
Yeah.
were green and they were holding, and then once SPY recovered here, that's it. That's all she wrote here. And if you take a look at these things this morning, they're already back at all time highs. I mean, Nvidia is at an all time high. SMCI is basically almost there. They opened up the 1,700 calls on the SMCI, FYI. And remember, I've been talking about fucking shorting the calls on this thing, but I might have to eat my fucking words. We'll see where these 1600s open up off the open. AMD also at all-time fucking highs, and this thing looked weak compared to the other ones for the past couple of sessions here. And it's fucking up 5 and change here this morning. Insane. And if you take a look at SPY, we're already back at 510, which is all the gap from yesterday. It was the whole move down basically from yesterday. We already retraced it. If you think of how many people are stuck short, there's another mass amount of people that are stuck fucking short. And again, and rinse and repeat. So I think you try to hit some of the most shorted names, which is again, it's going to be that SMCI, it's going to be that Nvidia, it's going to be that AMD. And you kind of keep going for these here. Other news and other things that are going on. We have that CrowdStrike here that reported, and again, this is one of those cybersecurity names, so it kind of lifted up all the other ones, even the pandemic, all this stuff. But the CrowdStrike, impressive,
Hmm.
say the least.
Unbel-
And then if you look at oil's still holding, and there's still money going into some of these fucking names. MPC being the cream of the crop there. And if you look at the banks have been doing relatively well, just slowly going up every single day. The KRE even bounced yesterday. So it was a big day for the regional banks yesterday, even though NYCB, who gives a shit? Nobody cares.
Nope.
If you look at the JPM, it's fucking printing 190 here. And the one name, though, that is not joining the pack is this motherfucking Goldman Sachs. Take it or leave it. I don't know if you want to trade it. Morgan Stanley is down here. I have no idea why. If you take a look at Wells Fargo, 57 here, handle on the Wells Fargo. I'm still trying to fuck around with these damn hotkeys here. I forgot how to use this shit again, so I got to fuck around with this stuff. So I'm gonna kick it over to Jesus a little bit early here for the noteworthy activity here. Yeah, Tesla and Apple are the face of sort of the weakness in the markets thus far. And we saw tons of put activity come in yesterday, and I'm sure Jesus will talk about it in a second here. What you got over there, Jesus?
Yeah, and to your point, yeah, yesterday was like kind of CPI deja vu. Same type of price action, same type of shakeout. Very similar to the into the close too. Yesterday, last 15 minutes, you saw air come out of the vol products, VVIX, VIX, and then a nice bounce. We also got on an intraday basis, you could see it dipped into intraday capitulation on the internals and breath measures we look at. So just again, very similar to the CPI. I think we're going to see more and more of this type of price action as this melt up gets longer in the tooth, right? That's what's going to make things difficult. I think what's really positive or constructive, I should say, about being in a melt up. You have these crazy names like the MSTR, the SMCIs, where you can get thrown around. They get tricky, especially as they continue to go higher. But I give you an example, PLTR, for example. This stock kind of was doing nothing, right? Just sitting around, chopping around. Dips were continuing to be bought. We were seeing flow in the name. And if you look towards these little consolidation areas and you continue to see call sweeper activity, that's where, on a risk reward basis, kind of a lot of the best setups have been, as opposed to chasing a name that's already up 10 straight days and wondering if you're going to get caught in that washout that's likely to follow. So if this melt up continues, you're going to see these dips across the board get bought in the names that see the aggressive call activity, and that's what I would pay attention to going forward, as opposed to where everybody's eyeballs are on, and that's usually 2, 3 of the hottest stocks out there. That's where trading can get a lot more difficult, at least for me, anyway. Another note, again, you got Powell talking today. We kind of got an abbreviated Cliff Notes version, as we usually do before he starts yapping. You might get a little gyration or some key things he gets asked and answered regarding rates. I don't think the market really cares. I think the only thing the market's focused on right now is the narrative of does Yellen and Powell keep things at bay throughout this election year, right? And if inflation runs a little bit on the hotter side, that's actually good for assets, right? It's not a bad thing. It's if the Fed actually reacts to that higher inflation, that becomes a negative. So as long as that narrative is out there, these little consolidation, these little um, rinses, whatever you want to call them, flushes, they all become opportunities to get long. And on the short side, be really careful because you continue to get lumped up if we continue to melt up. Plain and simple.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I think, honestly, I think Nvidia you see $900 today. I think SMCI you see fucking $1,200. I think AMD you see the 213, 215. I think John Smith is talking about it here this morning. I think you see a run in all these fucking things because anybody who is short from yesterday, you got to get out, number one. And then if you miss the rest of the upside, which again, most of it happened right, like SMCI ripped 100 points at the fucking close with the SPY rally there. So,
Yeah.
this thing, and then SPY, look at SPY pre-market here.
They're crazy stocks. And even some of the stuff in these crazier names on the tape that you would notice and usually provide some good clues of what's going to happen, you can't even really react the same way in these names. I'll give you an example. You noticed that I get lost, I think it's Monday, SMCI was going higher, but the calls weren't moving, right? And that's usually an early tell, as you pointed out, of possible weakness coming, right? They're not paying you on the upside. So a lot of times you'll see that weakness translate into the price action. It didn't that day, right? The stock was still on the stronger side. But then, like yesterday, you got to flush off the open as SMCI. The problem is the volatility in these names, you can't withstand it. You're not going to sit through these wild swings. So a lot of the tools we use to handicap are just impossible in some of these crazier names. And you're better off if you're going to go in any direction, go on the long side because it goes up more than it goes down. But there's other stuff out there that's a lot quieter, right? That you can apply a lot of the stuff you usually apply and works in markets to those particular names and pockets. And I suggest, again, you're looking for excitement, you trade the big crazy names. If you're looking to make money and better risk reward setups, there are a lot of other things out there that make sense.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay.
So Powell, when's he start, Powell? Right? Is he start?
Powell
is he
starts
now?
pretty soon off the open here. I think he starts in another hour here. Is that right? What time does he start again? 10:30 Eastern.
Oh, 10:30. We got an hour till he goes. This guy. These guys just love to run their mouth. But the
Yeah.
markets like it because basically, you go from the Greenspan days where you had to read sign language to get an idea of what the hell he was thinking, to now
Right.
where they tell you what they're looking at, what they plan on doing, what they're thinking, what they ate for breakfast. They like everything they tell you. They don't shut up.
Powell
They do
apparently is
not
in
shut
30
up.
minutes, so that's in 10 a.m. So they're going to start right off the open here. I like the PLTR right off the open just to get some juice off of it. But again, AMD, Nvidia, all these fucking names here, I like those as well. I just got loaded back up to trade here, but I'm trying to figure out fucking hotkeys and all that kind of shit. So I'll probably be kind of goofy off the open here. I don't want to shoot out too much. I want to see if I can get all this kind of filled out. The Shopify and the Melly here is still super weak here. I thought you were going to get a bounce here on these. But we'll see that. We'll see that. All right, we got a minute left here. Call them out, guys, and let's see what we can do here today. MSTR 100. Up a cool 100. SPY, by the way, still printing higher in the fucking pre-market.
Yeah, and that's gonna wash out that whole capitulation signal we got into the bell yesterday. Not
Bruce
into
is
the bell,
saying,
but into the final hour.
Bruce is saying, are we turning 130K into 1.3 mil? We're turning 130K into fucking 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, bro. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Gold here still continuing to go. Last couple of days here, gold has been fucking incredible.
Yep.
Incredible. All right, here. Let's see what we got off the open.
Oh, looked like CBOE was having a little issues off the open there.
Let me see where these SMCI 1200 calls are. Sorry, the 1600 calls. 1600 calls. They open at about $6. They're still lower than where we were talking about selling them, which was around like $7 and change. Look at this PLTR. PLTR 26 calls are going for about 50 cents by 65. All right, nice dump on that PLTR. You're getting these options for about 50 cents now. I don't know if I jump in. AMD 211 here. I wanted to pull up these. Let's pull up these AMD 213s. See if you get some flow on those. 212 and a half. They're going for $4. Jesus Christ. Fucking Wednesday, man. Can I get a break? $212 AMD. You have to rip it right off the open here. I can't buy the high. I got to wait on this. Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla is red, according to Malandrino. Thanks for that shout out. I mean, those are, the weaker names. Nice dump on that SMCI here. If you do like the dip, here's your dip. AMD hasn't dumped out yet, but there's the risk of it. PLTR right back up, 25.90. Shit's moving pretty crazy here. I'm a little slow here.
I think they might be having some issues, data-wise, flow-wise.
Oh, yeah? You got some opera issues? Motherfucker.
Well, now it's starting to pick up a little bit, but took a while before the started coming in.
Those motherfuckers. Silver's is short the puts on SPX. I like that trade a lot, actually, considering where we are and considering what's happened. And you're super far out, right? What's SPX trading right now? I like that trade. Oh, you're short at the money, though. Oh, so you bought the puts. All right. See, I'm all confused. You bought the puts. All right. Silver's bought the puts up here because you got a decent gap up here.
Microsoft engineer warned that AI tool creates violent images. What kind of violent images? What the hell does that mean?
AMD, this shit's not looking that bad, man. 380 here on this AMD option. And if you look at the tape here, it's fucking strong as shit. John Smith is in its size short on the Tesla.
HP, one of the names, underbelly names. Again, slower name, easier to get reads on, tons of flow that I've been playing over the past couple of days. Up again here, another 75 cents. Um, Quite the rip for this type of name. 15 to almost 19 here in the past 3 days. That's Harry Potter Elephant. You got some Tesla protection. Here are the OI changes off yesterday's action in that HPE. I posted them in market updates, but anybody on the live stream or
Nice dump on that PLTR. I was wrong on that, so I'm glad I didn't take that.
Dump.
SMCI looks good. Here's your dip on NVIDIA, which I kind of like. But then again, I'm kind of mad about it.
What's that mean? Net, what's that mean?
Net means I'm not going to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Tesla here back down a little bit. What's the story on that CRWD?
Yeah, they had blowout earnings, and you had a lot of people were cautious about the earnings and the cybersecurity names because of that other one, I forget, PANW,
Right.
and they
MS
blew it out. Crowd basically, they said what the problems in the sector are not our concern, not happening to us. So
SMCI back to 1160 here. I bought a 10 lot on that AMD there. If you take a look at the NVIDIA here, also spiked to highs. That was all very quick though. PLTR not having so much luck.
March 8th, that's for next week. S, that's a cybersecurity name. They report on the 13th, ticker S. Seeing some bull flow ahead of numbers.
Ticker S. Isn't that Sprint?
They used to be Sprint. Look at you showing your age.
Wow. Oh, it used to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
wow.
anymore. Sprint is long gone, Luch.
SMCI, they just bought the 1200s. You see that order?
Yeah, I posted it.
My bad. What price did they pay for that?
I posted it. Where is it? 52.53, $52.
$52. I love that order. I love that order. I think it's going there. Anybody who's in the AMD, you're gonna have to sit in some chop for a little bit here.
Dollar CAD trading around 136.62, down 29 pips ahead of the Bank of Canada decision. Bank of Canada is expected to leave rates unchanged at 5%.
Is this not updating yet? Let's see.
Should get that rate decision here in about 5 minutes' time. At the top there, we're also looking out for the JOLTS jobs reading.
Oh, you got jolts too. I forgot about that with all the Powell talk.
You can also see some revisions to JOLTS previously.
All right. You got an opening bet arm, weeklies. A lot of rental action in these things the past few days, obviously. But they already bombed them longer term. This arm, before earnings got tattooed with leaps.
Looking at the tape on the AMD here. Let's see if this time it does it. If it doesn't break the 213 here, you're just gonna kind of be sitting here. By the way, look at this fucking Goldman Sachs. You motherfucker.
It does this every time, it seems, though.
You motherfucker. It literally does this every time. I'm gonna dump the 10 lot that I have on the AMD. Even though I probably was a little bit too early on that. And now it wants to go, this son of a bitch. And I bought back in. I'll stop out 212.5. This Goldman Sachs, whoa. Look at JP Morgan. So they are selling some banks off. Do you see any flow over there, Jesus, on it?
Not on the banks, no, nothing.
Very interesting on those. AMD here. Let's play this and see if we get the 214, 215 here. I'm going to stop out 212.5.
10 minutes or so into the trading session, the Dow giving up some of the gains, up about 160, the S&P at 5107, and the Nasdaq up 128. Ten-year Treasury yield remained down about 2 basis points.
Disney short dated calls have been active the past few days. Looks like they're nibbling on some weeklies again. Weeklies? No, not weeklies. 321.25. Those are the complete opposite of weeklies. Leaps. Let me see what the hell these things went for. Oh man, these are decent orders here. So you got Disney March 2025 110s in the Mickey Mouse.
Fuck. Disney. Did you post that?
I'm posting it now. No, I'm posting it now. I thought they were weeklies because of the strike.
Let me see that. Let me see that. I should buy some more of the AMD here, but I don't know. Keep it tight for now. Disney 110 next year, though.
Yeah.
Next year.
Literally a year from now, March 2025.
Next year, bro. No.
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 You got a few activists kicking them in the ass list of recent.
Well, exactly, man. That's why the whole attitude of this stock has changed completely.
Yep.
So that order here, I like that order, to be quite honest. I really like that order. You got NVIDIA fresh highs here. NVIDIA looks to be the better dog out of the pack here. Nano mix the same profit stopping 213 on that AMD. NVIDIA here, fresh highs. I think you just hang on to these here, to be quite honest, because they're being held. Somebody's holding the bid here on them, so far at least. Kelly Bet is short. GJT is talking about that PLTR. I forgot about it. PLTR is now through 26. It was a nice dip by there. That was tough. That was tough to play. That was very tough to play.
me give you a little shake and bake off the opening of that thing. I gotta get a clip for this wire. That's what I need, like a clip I could clip to my.
Okay, there's your 214 on the AMD. Again, I don't really think you got much reason to sell this besides just booking profits here. You did get the 214. We're talking about a 215. I think John Smith called out a 215 possible here if you're able to get it. Let's see if these limit orders actually work. Sell order prepared, and it never went through. Send reject. I got to send reject. So my shit ain't even working here.
5% unchanged as expected. Bank of Canada, Macklem saying that Canada needs to give higher rates more time to work. It's too early to loosen the restrictive policy that has guided
Sell reject again. Wow.
Do you got to get approval for that?
I don't know. I sold the 10 lot that I have, guys, on the AMD. That was a nice trade. Nvidia here was obviously a little bit better. And AMD, you got to get size here to make any money on this shit.
Guys, can you hear me?
Oh, there he is.
You can't hear
What
me?
a herb.
Well,
We can hear you.
I still have this storm going out here, so my stream was horrible yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you watching these semis here?
Yeah, I'm long the NVIDIA 419,950 calls from $24.
And what are they right now? They got to be 30 and change here.
37.5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's fucking fat roll double.
So I got plenty of cushion. I'm going to be greedy. I like that SMCI too, Lucci. I'm tempted.
Yeah, because this one's delayed in reality. It hasn't moved as aggressive as the rest of them.
That Palo Alto flop after crowd earnings does not bode well short term.
The CrowdStrike, eh?
Ozzy crushed that one.
Well, you see this Pan W gave up the gap there. If you take a look at the Netflix here, it's actually down. I kind of want to short Goldman Sachs, but I ain't gonna do it. But I kind of want to short it.
It is right back in that middle. I mean, it looks like they're just trying to lure you in. When is Jay Powell speak? In another 10 minutes?
Yep. 10 minutes, I guess.
I'd let the man run his mouth first.
GJT is saying, "Is there news on the banks?" I don't think there's news on it. Egert here in the chat is saying CRWD management spent a ton describing how bad the Pan W is on their earnings call. Kind of weird. Pan W is even up in sympathy. They're saying they're eating Pan W's lunch. I mean, speaking of Pan W, man, I miss Panera, bro. There ain't no Panera down here, bro. I want to get a nice tomato soup, man. You know what ruined my life, man? My ex told me that the tomato soup at Panera was just canned soup. Like it was just in a can. and they just warmed that shit up and charged me $15 for the shit. That shit was depressing, bro. That was a sad day in my life right there. Real sad
Yeah.
day.
I mean, if you paid me $15, I probably wouldn't eat the tomato soup. But to each their own.
You know. That
You
shit is.
absolutely would eat that soup, Jay.
Hell no. I don't like tomato soup. There's so much better soup than tomato soup. You know what's good? The cheese and broccoli there.
You know what? One of my other exes, because I was spending all this money on Tropicana, man, because I love Tropicana, and just because it's just sugar in a it's just sugar in a bottle. But damn, the taste was so good. You know what she did? She bought the Simply Orange or some of the other shit. She emptied out the Tropicana and put the other shit in there because she was trying to save the dough at the grocery store. And I was drinking fucking Minute Maid shit, thinking it was fucking Tropicana. She fucking duped me.
Get duped.
She fucking duped me, bro.
Damn.
Shit ain't fair, man.
A gold miner or a miner in general. I don't know if it's gold AEM that's been seeing flow. April 60s opening activity there. You got jolts coming up in 10 minutes.
All right, there's your dump on SMCI. That's going to really hurt some folks. But again, that's going to spook out some folks here. I'd look for some dip buys on this shit, man. For reals. I would look for some dip buys here.
Still have a
You said the
potential
Jolts
gap.
is about to hit?
Yeah, Jolts is in 10 minutes. 9.
Crypto looking clean here. Crypto looking clean.
No, is it?
Financial freedom is talking about Google looking weak. Cheese and broccoli so good, but it's 1,000 calories. It's 1,000 calories for Panera
Cheese,
fucking
man.
cheese and broccoli.
Cheese will fucking kill you.
God damn.
You just
All right,
apply
there's
it.
your program down on that SMCI. That's gonna fuck with a lot of people right there. I'd buy that. I would buy that. I forgot
We got
about
some
that
more Tesla
TGT.
puts coming in.
Damn, Target, man. What the fuck did they say yesterday? Whoa. Y'all gotta look at this Target, man. Y'all have got to look at this Target.
Yeah, it's rocking. What's my Costco doing? Man, I'm gonna have to roll this up before the number comes out. Cannot. It's too close to 800 to not roll it up. I can let it go till tomorrow, though.
HPE, they're hitting it hard again.
Those SMCIs, were they for this week?
I don't remember. I think they were. I think they were weeklies.
1200s
Yeah,
for
because
50
I remember
bucks, right?
saying mostly. Yeah.
Oh, they smacked them good. Now they're in 30 bucks now.
Which one?
The SMCI 1200 line. Those were for this week, right, Luch?
Yeah.
So
I
those
mean, the
they went-
1600s that we were talking about, they bid them up to $6. Now they're trading $1.70 bid here.
You got repeat buying in that flex again. FLEX underbelly AI play been hot. Some more sweeper activity.
Carlos is saying, looking at 1080 SMCI, work from there. 1080. Okay, Spies. Check out this AMD. Now we're getting a much better price on all these options, and it still hasn't really gotten anywhere. To be quite honest, the Nvidia either. GS here starting to climb back. I don't see anything that's making me want to jump in here. Jesus, do you see anything interesting on the flow side of things?
A couple of names I've called out that just repeat action. HPE getting tattooed again.
Wow, what is this, Hewlett Packard? God damn, look at this thing. What the fuck is what the fuck? You're gonna tell me this is AI now too? You're gonna tell me Dell and Hewlett Packard are now the best stocks to own in this get the fuck out of here, bro. The fucking dumb as shit.
In that flex, you got August 40s, April 31 calls, and June 37 calls, all opening repeat lines in FLEX. You got some buying in that Sweet Green SG October 20s. That's an opening bet. Sam Girl.
GS here, right back to the 90s here. Nice comeback here. You know, I don't know. You take a look at this PLTR, it's kind of meh. You know, you look at this Tesla here. I kind of like to buy on this Tesla here, but then again, there's so much fucking flow lined up for this stuff. Let's pull up the Gex tool and take a look at Nvidia and Tesla here, see if we can find anything cool. SPX looks fucking dead here. Let's take a look at the Tesla. Tesla looks like you got a put wall here at 175. And then on Nvidia here, you got a call. It's just kind of stuck in the middle of the range here. Powell about to come out at 3 minutes.
Who? I mean, no, that's a half hour, isn't it? I think you got jolts in 3 minutes.
I thought Powell on
both, I think.
Sorry, my time.
Oh, man,
I saw a putty cat. You got jolts in 3 minutes.
Okay, I don't know. Looks like we don't have confirmation here on when the fuck this shit is coming out. Tesla here, fresh lows. AMD getting punked here. A lot of people coming in early on this one. Wait for them to. Is in the room is saying everything comes out at 10 a.m., bro.
Oh, yeah, Powell and jolts.
Yeah,
Powell is at 10.
All right.
Yeah, bish. How deep? How deep is Kathy in on the Tesla? Like, what percentage of her shit is in Tesla?
Everything. Tesla's her baby. Tesla's a little baby.
I got nothing. Except I can't believe the target. I'm gonna take a look at this news because I don't even know why they're saying. I'm assuming it's earning. But come on, did they bounce back from having baby underwear with dick holes in them?
Yeah. I think they fired the Satan worshiper that was the fashion designer in that place.
Nikki Haley's dropping out of the race.
Catch me up to date on the underwear thing. What are you guys talking about?
Well, remember
they had some Satan worshiper making kids' clothes.
I never heard this story.
You never? What, are you serious? He's kidding. He
I've
heard
never
the story.
heard
The
this
biggest thing in
story.
the world. That's why the stock got
What
destroyed.
the fuck?
Listen, don't whatever we do. Listen, everybody who's running the stream right now, do not take that clip and post it on social media,
Oh,
please.
forget.
If you do, we will not have this stream anymore. Hold on, let me get this fucking shit over here.
That is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, there was some Satan worshiper was making pants for little boys to hide their peckers if they didn't want to show their peckers. Jolts out.
Oh, they
Did they
don't-
take the underwear off the shelves though?
Not that I heard of. I didn't
I
hear.
wonder if they took the shit off. Oh my God. All right. Jolts is out. Target wrapped up a challenging 2023 with a top and bottom line beat and kicked off its new fiscal blah, blah, blah. Over the next decade, Target aims to open more than 300 stores and invest in remodeling. Stores are expected to drive billions of dollars in incremental growth. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So I guess no more underwear with dick holes in them. Wait. We need underwear with dick holes in them. This just sounds. I don't know.
Doing a collaboration with Silicon Cycle Catalyst as a strategic ecosystem partner. That's Delta.
GS here recuperating. Is that recuperating? Is that even a word? AMD bounce here. They had to wash everybody out. Maybe now you come into these and start buying them. That SMCI looks like it's forming a little whatever. What do you guys call them? Your little
just a little consolidation. I'm
your
wondering
little.
if they before they put it back up, they suck in here, fill the gap, and shake them out one last time, and then go.
Just note the prior Jolts was revised lower to 8.89 million from 9.03 million.
I mean, yo, Kathy's my boy from shout out to Rod here from Mexico. He just sent me the top holdings for Kathy. Coin, she's got 10%. She got 10% in coin, which she's kicking ass in. She got 8% Tesla. Roku, she's got 6%. SQ, she got 7%.
Wait, so Coin's a bigger position than Tesla right now?
Coin's a bigger position than Tesla.
Wow.
She got to make some money back.
I didn't know
she,
that.
She break even, son.
Wow. Yeah. See, she finagles her way out of damage.
I wonder if she's wearing underwear with a dick hole in it.
You guys think I'm exaggerating? Here, right here. Somebody just sent it to me. All right. Here's the Satan worshiper right here. Okay. I'll post it so you don't think I'm making things up over there.
Oh yeah, post it.
Yeah,
that's the dude.
He's like the biggest Tesla honk, isn't he? Is he not?
Wait, isn't that the same guy that got the Bud Light deal?
No,
Is
this
it?
is no.
Yeah, that's not him.
No, this is he's a known Satan worshiping, non-gender whatever that makes clothes with subliminal messages in it in Target. Supposedly that's the story. Again, I haven't done investigative reporting, but that was the word going around.
Jake, that's the picture of the freaking dickhole guy?
Who made the dickhole pants.
Wow.
The non-binary dickhole pants.
Yeah. And he was made that, like, you see the stuff he's got on? That's what they had in Target. People were in the kid section. In the kid section, little toddler section.
Oh man. Oh, this is all right. Let me put this fucking
that's the story.
He's probably working at
herb here
down the street from you now.
I'm done. Okay, I'm done for the day.
Somebody called HPE. I can't. Oh my God, GS here, 391, and really coming back here. Some of the banks here really steamrolling back here.
Is J Powell running his mouth yet?
It doesn't look like he's hopped on yet.
I see Nikki Haley saying her goodbyes.
Yeah, Nikki Haley is saying peace out, man.
So who's left?
What happens when you give a candidate all that money? Like, she's obviously did fundraising and shit.
All that money gone poof.
All that money like just goes nowhere. Like this.
I think it goes with her to the fucking Cayman Islands, doesn't it?
All right, nice SPY retrace here. We're still up 16 handles. So anybody who shorted that, nice. I wasn't going to. So former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley will suspend. Haley will give a speech at 10 a.m. Okay, so she's going out too. She will urge Trump
she's
to
on
try
now.
to
I
win.
see her now on Bloomberg. I don't see Powell anyway. I see her.
Haley, who served as Trump's ambassador to the UN when he was president, he'll continue to focus on the issues that matter. Blah 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 blah. Trump's gonna win, guys.
Yeah, unless they put a bolt in his head. That's the only way. That's the only thing they got left. They got to whack him.
Okay, very close to gap fill on SMCI. So those guys have just had their 2 million cut in half on those 1200s.
Who?
Wait, wasn't that?
What's up?
How big was it?
Hello? You there, Roncho? What'd you say? What stock?
The SMCI.
Oh, yeah. The weeklies, right? I didn't hear what you were talking about. You cut off a little bit there.
Bro, I was not thinking the short at all, so I'm not ready for this at all. I'm not ready to flip here, and I'm not about to short the hole here. But this SMCI crushed.
Slow ahead of Powell, you know what I mean? A little profit taking ahead of Powell starting off. Possibly. I mean, I don't see a whole lot of. I mean, there's some put sweeper activity in certain names out there. I'm not picking up on any theme, but a few. I don't know why these things. DT, what's going on? Why has that thing been so awful? That used to be a good growth stock. That's a software name. David Tom. Well, not a whole lot. Little put sweeper activity there. The other one was like Coase. Really selective put sweeper activity. They're not coming after anything. Tesla, more put sweepers. On that note.
You got oil is really trading well, surprisingly. Would I go by individual oil names? No. That trade has been shit. Tesla hit 174, guys. Broke the put wall. Holy shit. It's still going. Let's see if the put wall moves down. But holy shit, this thing is getting demolished. Down another 6.
It just goes. If that doesn't humble you in this game, the most bullish of bulls, who were all in on this AI hype.
Yeah.
If you were Tesla being left behind, not even lagging, but going in the opposite direction of a melt up, right?
Yeah.
If I would have told you that 5 months ago, 4 months ago.
Yeah. Coin and MSTR here coming back in. Let's take a look at crypto here. Crypto here is trading 65.6. You're getting a range now, guys. You're getting a range now. I kind of like the Lotto SPY call buy down here. I'm not going to do it because I'm thinking about other things.
SMCI and bounce.
That whole, you see where you started with that target thing threw me all out of whack this morning.
Yeah, man.
Man. I don't like getting involved in this shit during market hours.
I got non-gender pants with dick holes in them.
I see a guy with fucking horns. I can't get him out of my head. Fucking blasphemy images.
Morgoth is saying, "Yo, John Smith, you in the steam room now? Is he?" One IV is saying, "When do you open the Discord?" I mean, if he opens his Discord, if John Smith opens a Discord, that's it. I'm gonna ban him.
You got to give him credit. Using this as leverage here.
Right? You know what I mean?
You got
But that's
squeezometer back to 50, anti-VIX bouncing,
Weasel's a weasel.
As expected.
John Smith saying AMD 208 key. Arthur Segunda, good laughs. Happy you could enjoy. I think Powell is talking here.
Yeah, I see some comments coming across the wire.
Oh, here we go.
Looks like some rolling in
Jet Blue. Take a look at Jet Blue. Remember, they had to kill the Spirit deal. Piece of shit airline.
JetBlue. May
Aaron here.
165 puts Tesla. I mean, they could be rolling at this point too, because there's been a lot of put action in that thing.
All right, well, let's see if they start leaning back up here. Kelly bet inside the room here, cover the ES short. I don't really have much, to be quite honest here. And I don't want to buy oil at all. This PLTR was a complete bust. Goldman Sachs is kind of interesting. Now I don't know if I would buy this. I'd like to see some weekly buyer come in here and make some moves here. Somebody just bought some Tesla puts, 165s, a couple of months out. Poor thing. Jesus.
Yeah.
BYD is eating Tesla. What's BYD? Boyd Gaming?
Boyd, the China EV thing.
Oh, all right. Jose is saying I got out a few bucks on the PLTR trade. Nice.
BP, Bravo Papa, reportedly they're going to be repurposing a unit in Germany to make SAF after cutting rates there. BP saying to cut capacity at their Gelsenkirchen refinery beginning in 2025.
What did he say? The Ocho Cinco?
Ocho Cinco. So yeah, not a whole lot of especially anything new, but you got HPE, the top action of the morning, repeat buyers tacking on, Flex, some repeat buying there, FLEX, Disney March 2025 leaps bought this morning. And again, the put side really selective. Tesla, some more puts, and a few select names, not really anything of notable activity, just unusual activity, I would call it, if anything else. You got Sweet Green, October bet, SG. That was an opening bet. That's a restaurant, right? SG, we said? And that's a decent sized order on that SG this morning. It comes into a rally, but if you like the name, definitely keep an eye on it. That October sweep is legit. What kind of food? Lucci would know, right? Sweet green, Lucci. What is it?
Isn't it like
Hello?
salads and health stuff?
Oh, I was gonna say vegetables. I don't know. I never heard of it. I never even heard of it. It's a newish place, I would guess, right? Salads, yeah. Is it on the East Coast at all? Maybe it's not even around here, right?
It's on the West Coast. I know my wife goes there a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never seen it ever. So they're legit. I mean, they're losing money. It's not like they're profitable yet. But they said something there last quarter. Got people excited. You know, some insider selling there too. Lucci, give us a silent click again. See what I mean?
No, what I'm
Oh.
doing is I'm like on customer service here for some
Oh, Jesus.
shit. I'm getting charged for some shit, and I'm trying to get it canceled. Again, this is my life. I spend hours a day trying to cancel subscriptions.
Yeah, I got that. You know how much money I would save if I just took a couple days to go through all shit that I get banged out for every month.
You see what I'm saying? That shit is depressing. Check out this
Yeah,
SMCI. I think you got a nice reversal going on this thing.
Oh, fuck,
You
I
got a
didn't get
nice
filled.
reversal going on this thing.
I didn't get filled. Damn. Lucci, if you
Go
like,
ahead and
say if you get honest with whatever it is that you have, like auto pay, and then just go to your credit card company and say, "Yo, this is fraud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5." They'll freaking shut all that shit down and then get you a new card, and then all that turned off.
Yeah, you got to get a new card though, right? You got to.
Yeah, but so what?
But they continue to bill that card, so don't they continue to come after you for that money, even though you've changed your card?
If you dispute it and you say, "Yo, this is fraudulent,"
Yeah,
because if
you've ever
tried to shut it down and they don't, that's fraud. So you just call your credit card company and tell them these are fraudulent charges. I don't owe. I'm not paying this shit, and they'll issue you a new card and shut shit off.
You tried to cancel it, Luch, or you like me? You're just lazy and you let them bang you out.
I mean, it's not that I'm lazy. It's just every time I make the intent to do it, something happens. Somebody people just hang up the phone or something happens, and then you shit out of luck.
Yep.
Oh, I know all about it. I know exactly what you mean, my friend.
For Enbridge, that ticker ENB, seeing some commentary coming from their CEO at their analyst day saying that Enbridge is not considering spin-offs of businesses. Commentary from Enbridge's investor day.
All right, so you got Powell live running his mouth now. Things got a little quiet here.
Look at this Goldman Sachs, yo. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know.
I think I'm going to take a runner at this, but I'm so late on this, man. I'm so fucking late on this.
Got a little repeat bull betting in ASML. It's almost like an everyday thing in this ASML now.
I'm getting send rejects for this. Who is this?
What stock is that? Oh, IoT, they report earnings. You got some bull flow. Blue Oscar Tom. I think at the bell they report.
Pray for Thailand pickup god. Why are we praying for him? Is he all right? Thailand pickup game. Oh, he's saying 60K. Did you lose? Did you lose? Did you blow up an account, bro?
Is that a coin?
Somebody's talking about that. Somebody's talking about VKTX. $95. Look at how well this thing held up. The VANI, meanwhile, the one that had waited, that needed to wait for years to get the approval. That thing was a great short. It's down to $2 here. Let's check out Eli Lilly and the NVO here. Still trading nowhere.
They swear that VKTX is going to get bought out at some point.
In Sweden to sell $3.5 billion in 2035 index 2035 bonds on March.
I mean, they're still bombing this HPE. It's a little out of hand now, but they're still bombing away. Oh, VKTX, March 100th, Lucci.
VKTX.
320.
I like those. I like those. This thing's got a nice non-binary triangle.
Stop it now.
Pattern. It's got a nice little triangle panty with dick holes in them pattern.
Can't. I can't. You got some buying in Citigroup. That's been acting okay, though.
What's the line on City that they're buying?
City here, you got an opening sweep. Hold on, I got to track it down. It was a small lot, but it looked like decent size. These are leaps. Jesus. 65 leaps in City. But this thing's been catching action, you remember, since late last year. Remember they were buying into the lows, this thing. Had bull flow since. That was like November. They like this City. City, Wells Fargo. Those are the two banks that have been seeing the best flow. City.
I'm going to go long a little extra chunk of this AMD here. See if I can get 211 out of this thing. I'll stop out 209. Maybe. I'm kind of like this Goldman Sachs a little bit. Maybe. Dumped half NVIDIA, AMD there. These are just quick scalps. See if I can get 211 off this. I'm still trying to get out of it. This is, you know what I'm trying to cancel, bro? It's this fucking Amazon server, this EC2 server that I had set up to run some strategies, and I stopped the instance. But if you don't terminate the instance, they still bill you for, like, I don't know, space in the motherfucking air, space in the cloud, space in the fucking, in the dick hole pants. And they charge you $50 a month, bro. They charge you $50 a month. I've been getting charged $50 a month from these motherfuckers, and I'm not even using this server for like a year and a half, for 2 years, bro.
Well, think about what that does over millions of customers for their earnings.
You know what I mean? You know what I
It's
mean?
fucking gravy.
It's fucking depressing, man. But that makes us also the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. Like, we're just meant to be just abused, tossed aside.
That's what my father used to say. Every time I used to tell him a story like this, he'd be there. There's a sucker born every day in this world.
SMCI right back to the VWAP and bumping its head. So keep an eye on that. If you were able to get it, not a bad place to take profits and or roll up. I had an order in to try and get filled at 21 on those SMCI 1200s, and I did not get filled. And they ran $10.
Because of the strength in the labor market and the economy, they can approach the step of beginning to cut rates very cautiously.
Brahmin, it's not the router. It is Starlink, and it's Starlink because the winds outside are blowing in gusts of like 60 miles an hour. So everybody hold your talk about, oh, it's Apple. Your Apple products are shit.
Pay your bill.
Exactly. All
All
that
right, that's-
stupid shit. It's fucking 65-mile-an-hour winds, and I've got Starlink. Calm the fuck down, everybody. Send Elon a note. See, now I got Skim in here. Starlink is shit.
There you go. See,
Skim,
you try to
don't-
fix something,
You don't
makes
have
it
a home
worse.
on a fucking spit of dirt in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Christian is saying, how do you like trading on the Mac launch here? I use Apple as well and haven't had any issues, he's saying.
Mac is for charting. Microsoft-driven products are for trading. The two paths do not cross.
You got a nice size short dated sweep in the JNUG. That's the gold miner
It's that
spec
gold
ETF.
miner. It's that gold miner. BTC trading around 66 here, stabilized here around 66. What has Powell said anything interesting? It doesn't look like it.
He said he enjoys his underwear with the dick hole in it.
Oh, here you go.
This
You
is
know?
not going to stop you now, huh?
Easy access for Janet to get to.
Oh, jeez.
And Nancy.
Nancy. FND. That's a housing related name, right? Let me see. Oh, man, that's been hot. Floor and Decor. That's a housing related stock. March sweep.
AMD punked out everybody here. If you held on to that one's going to hurt a little bit. GS here starting to come back here as well. I don't have much here. I really don't have much. I think I'm due for some lunch. We're also moving to the steam room here in about a couple of minutes here. Remember here, you know what to do. You know how to get in there. If you're not in there already, be sure to take advantage of the 2-week trial period, which is only $8.
$7.99. How much is John Smith's Discord?
Oof, I don't know. John Smith, how much is your Discord, bro? Feds Powell, strength of the economy and labor market means we can approach that carefully and thoughtfully. I mean, whatever. Maxwell, what is her name? Something Maxwell? Justine Maxwell, the senator? The financial services one?
Yeah,
Is it Justine?
I don't know.
No, it's
Vernon
Miss Waters.
Maxwell.
It's Waters. Waters.
Oh, what?
I'm thinking of Ghislaine Maxwell, the fucking madam from.
I'm thinking of Vernon Maxwell, the shooting guard from the Atlanta Hawks back in the day.
Oh shit! Pop here on SMCI. Pop here on AMD too, and AMD would be the laggard.
Maxine Waters, where we were
Maxine
combining.
Waters. Maxine Waters.
It was a great dip buy on that SMCI. It gap fill and bounce.
Indeed. All right,
Great
guys. Take care, everybody. We're gonna go over into the steam room. If you want to continue for the rest of the day, you guys know what to do. See you in there.
Later.